Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I have already discussed about that things with you, how can pass some of the value from our text area, right? So now in this video, I want to pass some of the value from our select option. So if you want to do that work, then you have to like here, first of all, I want to create one of the property. So here I just named that property as age. Okay, so this type of one of the property I just take, and I want to make that things as empty. Okay, so here I want to make that things as empty. So right now we don't need this. I only want to take one property. Okay, so I just take one property as age, and then our submit form, then the render, returned, and here I want to actually visible as a whatever you want. So right now I make that things as a select option. Okay, so I just make that things as a select option, and then there is a label. So to the label area, I just make the things as a your age. Okay, your age, and then input field, we don't need this. I just simply remove everything from here. Okay, I just simply remove it. So now here, if you want to add some of the select option, then first of all you have to add that select. Right, there is a select, and this I just simply close that select, and into the select area I want to add some of the option, like as an option. So that is actually the option, and now I just simply close that option. So into the option area, I want to pass some of the text as a 15. Okay, so 15 to 20. So this type of, and also if you want to pass some of the value, then you can also pass some of the value as a value. And here I want to pass some of the value. So here I pass some of the value as a same things. That means that will be our value. Okay, I just simply pass it. And now also I want to take another one. So that will be as a 15. So it will be as a 21 to 30, and then 31 to 40, and then also it should be just like that same. That means that is actually our value as a 21 to 30 and 31 to 40. So that will be our all that option value. So now if you click as a save all, and now if you refresh it, yeah, now you can see it's now showing as your age, and that is our all that option, right? That is our all that option. So better I want to put some of the bracket, and also here if you want to add some of the default one, then you can also add the default one option. Better I just copy, and I just take another option. Okay, I just take another option, and here we don't need to show any value because of all that will be as a default one, and here it should be show some of the message as a select, whatever you want. So right now I make that things as a select your age. Okay, and also if you want to make the things as a disable, then you can also make it disable. Like I just click the save all, refresh it. Yeah, you can see by default that is actually selected as a select age. That means select your age. So if you want to make the things as a disable, that means you cannot actually select this one. You can also do that work. So here after this I just simply added as a selected disable. Okay, selected disabled. Now if you click as a save all, so selected disable, refresh it. So now here you can see, now you cannot actually select it. Okay, so that is actually our totally disable. So better I want to put some of the bracket after this. So there is a close select option, that is our better here I want to put some of the bracket, save all, refresh it. Yeah, now you can see it's perfect. So now I want to do, when you select any select option, that means this select option value will be visible in particular that area. So here I want to visible it. So for doing this, I want to do after this. Okay, after this here I take one of the h6. So I just simply add it as a h6, and also I just simply close it. So now friend, I think you already know about it, what exactly you have to do for pass that value. So now I just name it as a my age. Okay, so after that my age, here I want to visible it. So here, if you want to visible it, then first of all, I have already created one of the property in our states as a age. So I want to pass that in our age area, right? So if you want to access it, that means these states and then our property name. So here I just simply added as a this, then states, that means the states, and then our property name as age, right? So I just simply add it. So then it should be display on particular that area. So now we have to add one of the on charts, right? That means in our select option area, here we have to add that on charts. That means the on charts, and into the on charts area we have to create one of the function, right? So it will be as a, first of all, I just take as event, because that means all that our option event. So here we have to get it, and then I just simply added our function name. And so if you here, if you want to pass some of the value to the states, then you have to use one of the method as a set states method, right? So now I just simply added our set states method. That means with this as a set states method, and into the set states method area, we have to pass our, first of all, that is a property. Our property I have already declared as age, and then our event, right? That means the event, and with this event there is a target, and target our value. So I just simply added that value. Okay friend, so as I told you, it's just like that same what exactly we did before. So I just simply pass it with our property, and here if you want to pass that value, then you have to use that method as a set states method. So with this set states method is getting that value and pass that things in our this property, that means the age property, and also I visible our this property on here with these states and then our property. Now let's check this out. If we click the save all, if we now refresh it, perfect. So you can see that is actually showing our my age. Now I select this one. Yes, you can see it's now perfectly visible as a 15 to 20, 31 to 40. Is perfectly pass all that our value. So how much easily you can do that work. So if you actually do that same things with using that JavaScript, then you have to write down a lot of the code. But that's all that framework actually is so much helpful, the Vue, Angular, and then React. So everything is providing so much interactive functions. You can define a lot of the functionality with using very much minimum code. So in our next video, I'm going to discuss about that list. That means here, if you want to show some of the data from your database, and if you want to show that things like that as a list view, how can display it in our next video. I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.